Assessment 1. Deciding if continued problem-solving efforts are needed. As part of scanning, you will have quantified the specific type of crime problem you are addressing. Simply comparing the levels of the selected problem before and after your response will help you decide whether the problem has fallen enough for you no longer to need to devote resources to trying to reduce it. If the selected problem has fallen sufficiently, you may decide to close the current problem-solving project and move on to addressing the next problem. Assessment 2. For lessons for future problem-solving. Knowing that your local crime problem has reduced is different from knowing whether it was what you did that was responsible for that reduction. Knowing that your response was responsible is crucial for working out what can usefully be learned for tackling future problems. Assessment for lesson learning is one of the most demanding elements of the SARA process. This is partly because it's challenging to do well, especially with small-scale local projects. When attempting this form of evaluation, it is important to try to produce assessments that will be useful for others who hope to learn from your experience, both within and outside your organisation. It will also be useful if a similar crime problem emerges. Assessment for lesson learning means collecting and analysing the kind of evidence that others can usefully draw on. It also means making sure that your assessments are honest. They must not claim more than can be justified from the data at hand. This too can be challenging. It is natural to think that what we are doing is helping to resolve a pressing problem. Our confirmation biases tend to make us look for information that supports our hopes for impact and to disregard information that might contradict them. Confirmation biases also mean that we are liable to draw false conclusions without any intention to do so. Good problem solving involves calling it as it is. Failure on some occasions is inevitable. Failure is also an important source of learning and a stimulus for taking corrective action in the interests of continual improvement.